Hi guys, this is Sliver here, and in this video we're going to talk about what I think is the best way to farm gold in Diablo 4 Season 9. The first thing you have to understand about gold farming is that directly farming gold itself is actually a terrible gold farm. What I mean by this is that you can farm items that are worth so much gold that it's actually more worth farming these items and then selling them for gold as compared to just simply gold farming. Sure, you can farm whisper caches and they will have some gold in them, but the amount of gold you would get this way pales in comparison to other methods. So let's talk about what I think is the best way to farm gold currently in Diablo 4. As I mentioned previously, instead of directly farming gold, we're going to be farming something else, and that something else is runes. So what we're going to do is farm runes and then sell them on an outside website for gold, and then this way accumulate a lot of gold. And in order to do this, we want to get a lot of rare and magic quality runes. In order to get those, we want to have attributes of harmony, which we can plug in the Kurast Undercity to make the end boss of the Undercity drop runes for us. So if you have a bunch of these tributes of harmony, you can use them in the Kurast Undercity to get a lot of magic and rare quality runes. By the way, these tributes drop from the pit, so this is where you can find them. In addition to that, lair bosses drop a lot of these magic and rare quality runes as well, so you can also farm them from there. And now comes the trick. When you have accumulated loads of rare and magic quality runes, then go to the alchemist and transmute them. Transmutation is very useful because it involves transmuting 3 of the same rare runes and then creating a new rare rune with 85% chance, but this process has a 15% chance to give you a random legendary rune, and this is what you want. So you want to use up all your rare runes and transmute them, and if you do this process enough times, you will get a lot of legendary runes because of this 15% chance of each transmutation yielding you a legendary rune. You can also transmute your magic runes, and this transmutation has a 15% chance of giving you a rare rune. So hopefully after all these transmutations you've managed to find some legendary runes, and if you were really lucky you might have found some that are worth multiple hundreds of millions of gold. Now you just have to sell them. You can sell them in trade chat by advertising your rune. However, I recommend against that because you will get lowballed for sure. Instead, I recommend going to diablo.trade, where you can look up the exact price of your rune, and you can also list your rune for selling. And this way you can get a competitive price for your rune. For example, I was able to sell my Ohm rune for 500 million gold this way. Now, of course, you can sell other things on Diablo.trade, but I think that runes are the most expensive and easy to sell consumables. It's possible to get more gold by selling multiple greater FX items on this website too, but if you just want to enjoy and play the game, I would advise against that. And that was it. I believe that currently this is the best way to farm gold in Diablo 4 Season 8. Let me know in the comments whether you had some success using this method. Otherwise, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks.